Hey, you know, I can get on here every single day and preach about sobriety and recovery, which I do. I can tell you all my flaws, which I do, and all my character defects, and again, which I do. But when it comes down to it, the only way you're going to get sober and stay sober is when you make the decision to make that happen. You have to let go of people, places, and things. If you were somebody like me that been to the penitentiary multiple times, did multiple years, in and out of rehabs, overdosed, been homeless, raised in a household where it wasn't a mom and dad, where your idols were people that were in and out of prison, then you know what I'm talking about. It's hard. It truly is. When you have to think about you can never hang out with some of the people you grew up with, no more drinking, partying, it's a little overwhelming, right? Because for years, we live a certain way. And then all of a sudden, we got somebody telling us that we can't live that way no more. And I understand. It gets very overwhelming. Who wants to admit they're powerless over something, right? Because, see, we let our ego and our pride get in the way, telling us, can't nobody tell us what to do, right? We grown. But you know, the moment I decided in my heart that I was powerless over drugs and alcohol, and that I was addicted to the lifestyle and not just the drugs, things started to change for me. I stopped going around the same people that I was around all the time. I stopped entertaining ill thoughts, that I wasn't worth it, that I wasn't no good no more. You know what I mean? I stopped doing that. I continued to move forward in my recovery and forgive myself for the things that I've done. And that was probably one of the hardest things I ever did, was actually forgive myself for the things that I've done and the things that has happened to me. That truly was probably the hardest. But like I said, once I became powerless over it and admitted it, things started changing. If you're somebody don't know if recovery will work for you, give it a shot. We've tried everything else. Move out the way. Let somebody else drive your car. I love you guys. Stay sober.